Destinations for winter. With the chill in the air and the world blanketed in snow, it's the perfect time to explore some of the most enchanting winter destinations. From the charming Christmas markets of Europe to the powder-filled slopes of the Canadian Rockies, we've curated a list that promises to delight and inspire. Whether you're seeking adrenaline-pumping adventures or cozy moments by the fireplace, our selection caters to all tastes. Join us as we count down the top winter destinations that are sure to make your season merry and bright. Today, we will talk about top 10 best destinations for winter. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 1. Paris. The City of Light draws millions of visitors every year with its unforgettable ambience. Of course, the divine cuisine and vast art collections deserve some of the credit as well. The gentle river scene rambles through the city, flanked by stately museums, centuries-old churches, and blocks of Rococo and neoclassic design architecture, further enhanced by cascading trees and glowing street lamps. Peppering the scene's cobbled walks and graceful bridges are impossibly chic Parisians, probably on their way to the market, cafe, or cinema. Containing world-class museums, fashion, cuisine, and an atmosphere all its own. Paris is also a city of many splendors, as Ernest Hemingway recalled in his memoir, A Movable Feast. Visit the beloved Musée d'Orsay, shop the biggest designers on the Champs-Élysées, or hit the boutiques in Le Marais, take in the view atop the Eiffel Tower, or even plan a day trip to Versailles Palace. But don't miss out on the simple pleasure of meandering the marvelous arrondissements, districts, or snacking on street crepes either. 2. Sydney. Sydney is both a laid-back beachside city and a thriving metropolis that boasts some of the Southern Hemisphere's best surf, landmarks, and activities. Whether you're looking to watch a show at the iconic Sydney Opera House, take to the waves at Bondi Beach, or explore trendy areas like the Rocks and Darling Harbour, Sydney features something for everyone. Even Sydneysiders have an ideal mix of both worlds. Fashion-forward attire combines with a relaxed coastal vibe and no-worries attitude. It's no wonder this vibrant city down under is a natural choice for first-time Aussie visitors. In addition to tons of beaches and top-notch restaurants and bars, Australia's most populous city features an array of things to do. Thrill seekers can participate in heart-pounding activities like a Sydney Harbour Bridge climb, while visitors looking to unwind will appreciate a relaxing day at Coogee or Manly Beach, or a peaceful stroll through the Royal Botanic Garden. There's also plenty of seasonal Sydney festivals and events to experience, such as Sculpture by the Sea, Vivid Sydney, and the Night Noodle Markets. 3. Maldives. You've seen photos of the Maldives before. Picture-perfect private villas suspended over striking blue waters, alabaster white sand beaches, and spectacular sunsets dipping into the horizon. The scenic beauty of the Maldives is something to behold, something you can't quite understand until you're there in person. The island nation of the Maldives is popular with honeymooners looking for seclusion and adventurers looking to explore the depths of the sea on a scuba diving or snorkeling excursion. If you don't fall into either category, consider that the Maldives' appeal has broadened in recent years. Today, honeymooners and divers are joined by a more diverse mix of families, groups of friends, and even solo travelers seeking wellness retreats or budget vacations in guest houses rather than resorts. Travelers seeking the ultimate in relaxation can unwind at one of the many superb resort spas, and all visitors should certainly spend an afternoon exploring an inhabited island village to get a snapshot of typical island life. The resorts in this region are also spectacular, ranging from underwater hotels to overwater bungalows to incredibly beautiful resorts. 4. Street Lucia. Lush, unspoiled Street Lucia is a hit with travelers of all kinds. Some of its vacationers are music lovers, letting loose at the Springtime Street Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Meanwhile, adrenaline junkies test their limits by climbing the Pythons or ziplining through the Chasen region's rainforest. Others are honeymooners, unwinding on one of the island's chalky beaches or holing up in one of its isolated resorts. But what if you don't fall into any of these categories? Don't worry. Street Lucia refuses to be pigeonholed as any type of Caribbean vacation. Start your mornings basking in an orange-tinted soufriere sunrise, then round out your evenings at an evening jump-up or dance party along Gros Islet. To discover the rest of the island's indescribable charms, you'll have to visit for yourself. 5. Costa Rica. To many, Costa Rica's charm lies in its lush rainforests, unspoiled beaches, and abundance of wildlife. With breathtaking landscapes and a myriad of creatures, from toucans to monkeys to jaguars, it's easy to see why. Where else can you hike active volcanoes, zip line through cloud-covered rainforests, and surf warm turquoise waters within the span of just a few days? In this compact but diverse tropical paradise, exhilarating outdoor activities are abundant. Nature seekers will roam thick jungles while beachgoers will sprawl across the powdery sands. It's hard not to admire all the splendors this rich coast has to offer. This guiding philosophy can be observed from Costa Rica's central cosmopolitan capital of San Jose all the way to the sandy Atlantic and Pacific coasts. To truly immerse yourself in the good life, kick back and admire the awe-inspiring scenery. 6. U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands are America's Caribbean paradise, the place to see moco jumbies, stilt walkers, dance at a carnival parade, hear the lilting patois of a Creole dialect, or smell the spices in a saltfish pate, all without losing cell phone reception. You can visit either Street Thomas, Street John, or Street Croix, or better yet, spend a little time on all three islands. That way you'll get plenty of pampering, undisturbed nature, and colonial history jammed into one vacation. Each island offers something different. Called Rock City for its hilly, craggy horizon, Street Thomas is known for luxury, from the mega-yachts moored in the harbor to the high-end storefronts along Main Street. Located a short ferry ride east, Street John appeals to honeymooners and nature lovers, with more than 7,000 acres of dedicated parkland, along with pristine beaches. 7. Rome, the city of 7 hills, enjoyed a mythic beginning. Romulus and Remus, twin brothers who were nursed by a she-wolf and fathered by a war god, reportedly founded the Eternal City. And although historians are a little skeptical about this epic entry into the world, most travelers are absolutely certain that there is something magical about Rome. Whether it's the mystery of nearby Vatican City or the ghosts of the Colosseum, an afternoon cafe on Piazza Navona, or a piled high plate of pasta at a trattoria, Rome is sure to enchant. Italy's capital city, Rome is also known for a history that dates back to the eras of Octavian, Julius Caesar, and Hadrian, among others. Left behind are structures like the Pantheon, the Roman Forum, and dozens of churches, among other historic gems. Art enthusiasts will relish the trove of art housed at the Vatican museums, and foodies will enjoy the splendid Italian fare, not to mention the gelato. 8. Phuket. Pure white sands, aquamarine waters, and limestone cliffs await travelers who visit Thailand's southwestern island of Phuket. Surrounded by the Andaman Sea and about an hour by plane from Bangkok, this island is a little piece of paradise, which comes with a relatively low price tag for everything from its accommodations to spa treatments and boat tours. But along with its tropical appeal, Phuket beckons to travelers wanting to experience its flavorful cuisine. Think lemongrass, lime leaves, chilies, and its rich culture, heavily influenced by its reigning religion, Buddhism. And although the island's beaches and tourism operators have bounced back from the 2004 tsunami, which hammered its western coast and tragically claimed thousands of lives, it remembers the past with memorials and a better warning system should the area once again come under threat. 9. Auckland. December to February, New Zealand's summer season. May be the priciest and most crowded time to visit, but the city's inviting weather offsets these drawbacks. Highs in the 70s and calm winds provide an ideal setting for adventurous pursuits like scaling or bungee jumping from Auckland Harbour Bridge and skydiving. For a more laid-back vacation, sip a flat white at a cafe or stroll through Cornwall Park. No trip would be complete without wine tasting on nearby Waiheke Island and hiking on Rangitoto Island. 10. Lake Tahoe. While winters in Lake Tahoe bring plenty of snow, the area's relatively mild daytime temperatures in the 40s make this picturesque lake on the California-Nevada border a superb destination for powder hounds. You'll have several ski spots to choose from, including Palisades Tahoe, Heavenly Ski Resort, and North Star California Resort. When you need to warm up, test Lady Luck at a local casino, or cozy up by a fire at one of the area's lodges. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.